Hello dear student, in today's lecture we see the chapter number 2nd. The name of the chapter is algae from the subject plant life and utilization first, the credit first, semester first. So botany paper first, plant life and utilization first, and the name of the chapter is algae. So in this chapter we see here the introduction of algae, the general introduction, then algae, the general characters, then algae, outline classification of algae according to the bold and wide. So the student in first lecture or previous lecture in first chapter, introduction to kingdom plantae, we already seen some characteristic feature of algae, like as algae is unicellular to multicellular thallus organization. Then algae, it is a chlorophyllous organism. It shows the autotrophic mode of nutrition. Then algal cell, it is a eukaryotic or it is a prokaryotic nature. Then in algae, the cell wall is present and the cell wall is made up of cellulose and pectin. In algae, the reserve food material is present in the form of starch or polysaccharides. Algae, it shows the reproduction. It shows the three different types of reproduction: sexual reproduction, asexual reproduction, and vegetative reproduction. Then the student in today's lecture we focused on introduction, general characters, and the algal outline classification. So this is the session agenda of our today's lecture. So the first introduction, the term algae was firstly used by the Linnaeus in 1753. What is algology or what is a phycology? The study of algae is called phycology or is called the algology. The word algae or singular, it is called the alga. It is in the form of Latin word, and this algae or alga, it is nothing but the seaweeds. There are various names for algae like as pond scum, seaweeds, and water mosses. These are common names. So this algae, it is specifically having an aquatic habitat. In aquatic, it's found in a fresh water and marine water. So what is a fresh water? The fresh water of the pond, pools, ditches, streams, rivers, lakes, and the marine water bodies. That marine water bodies means the sea water or the ocean water. So those algae are found in a fresh water. That algae are called the freshwater algae, while those algae are found in a sea water, brackish water, then that algae is called as marine algae, or see, these are the two main types according to their habitat. So it is very difficult to give the precise definition of algae as the group of include the varied nature of the plant. I am focusing here the two definition. The first definition according to the G.M. Smith in 1955 define algae as simple plant with autotrophic mode of nutrition. Then according to the G.W. Prescott in 1969, the algae are those chlorophyll bearing organisms which are thalloid. Thalloid means having no true roots, stem and leaves or leaf-like organs are completely absent. So this is regarding to the definition of algae. So the student, next I am dealing with here the general characters of algae. So the first point here, the habit. The majority of algae or algal forms are microscopic. It is either unicellular, means it is a body, it is a made up of single cell, like as a chlorella. It is a non-motile unicellular form of algae. Then Chlamydomonas, it is a motile unicellular form of algae. Or multicellular. Multicellular means here the plant means that algal bodies, it is a made up of the many cell. That multicellular bodies, it is either the filamentous body is there, one filament placed on the one cell, it is a place on the above, and then there is a forming the very long intact filament. Then the some algae, then see the some of them have a giant megascopic thalli, and these megascopic thalli popularly known as a seaweeds. So the algae having a unicellular form, then unicellular motile non-motile form, or multicellular form. Within that multicellular form, it is either colonial form. That colonial form, that colonies are motile colonies, then that colonies are non-motile. See the volvox is there, Eudorina, Pandorina, all these are the example of motile colonies, and Heterodictyon, this is non-motile colonies. So the next point I'm focusing here the habitat. So student, what is a habitat? Habitat, it is nothing but the dwelling place of that organism, or where that organism actually live. The algae are predominantly aquatic habitat, and in aquatic it is either found in fresh water or it is either found in marine water. So the some algae are also shows the terrestrial habitat, means it grows on the moist soil surfaces. Example is a nostoc. Then aquatic, then it is a free floating or it is a submerged, or it is attached to the substratum like as rock surfaces, or it is attached to the muddy surfaces, or attached to the other aquatic plants. Then here the one of the algae, it is a Cephalorus. It is a parasitic algae and it is grows on the coffee plant, and it causes the disease that is called the red rust of the coffee plant. Then the algal cell. So student, the algal cell, it is a mostly the eukaryotic in nature. It's having a true nucleus, but the division Cyanophyta or the class Cyanophyceae or the blue-green algae, the cell is a prokaryotic in nature, means it is a primitive type of cell is there. So the algal pigments, the algae consisting of the variety of pigments, the different photosynthetic pigments occur in a different algal groups in a variety of combinations. So here the commonly found pigments are chlorophylls, then carotenoids, phycobilins. These are the major group of the pigments present within the algal cell. So the next, there is a reserve food. The algae is autotrophic organism and the product of the photosynthesis. There is a formation of the food, and this food, it is called the reserve food material in algae, is most in the form of polysaccharide or commonly called the starch. So the student, algae, it shows the reproduction. The method of reproduction in algae are of a diverse type. It's reproduced with the method vegetative reproduction. Here the fragmentation, when the long intact filament of the algae when accidentally broken down into the small pieces, and each piece means that is a fragment, it grows independently as a new thallus. Then the another method, there is asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction takes place by means of a wide variety of spores, means that is asexual spore. That asexual spore or motile spores, it is a zoospores, and the non-motile spores like as aplanospores, chlamydospores, akinets. Then the third type, that is a sexual reproduction. The sexual reproduction in algae exhibit the great diversity. It is in the form of isogamy, then anisogamy and oogamy. So isogamy means the fusion between the two similar gamete, morphologically similar gamete, then that fusion is called the isogamy. Anisogamy means one is the larger size gamete and another is a smaller size, means these two gametes are morphologically unlike. Okay, and oogamy means here the male gametes are motile while the female gametes are non-motile. When the fusion between the motile male gamete with the non-motile egg and resulting there is a formation of zygote, this type of fusion it is called the oogamy. All these three methods are observed in a group with a motile or non-motile gametes. So the next, the nature of reproductive structure. So or the sex organ. So the spore producing organ is called the sporangia, as well as the gamete producing organ is called the gametangia. In algae are always unicellular and are without sterile jacket layer. Then next, the life cycle pattern. In most of the algae, the life cycle consisting if dominant haploid gametophytic phase or gametophyte with the sporophyte represent only by a zygote. It is the sporophyte, it is only the zygote, it is a diploid stage. In few member, both gametophyte and sporophyte are independent with each other. So the student, this is regarding to the general character or the distinguishing character of algae. So the next, I'm focusing here the algae outline classification. The classification of algae up to classes with reason, and this classification system we referred here according to the Bold and Wine classification system in 1978. The Harold C. Bold of University of Texas, USA, and the Michael J. Van of University of Michigan, USA, in their book Introduction to the Algae, Structure and Reproduction, proposed their own system of classification in 1978. This system is based on the various other systems, and see this system is consisting the 9 divisions of algae, and except for the blue-green algae the term used the cyanochloronata, and rest of the 8 division it is a use the term Phycophyta. Okay, the Phycophyta it is a use the term that 8 divisions, and in a first cyanochloronata used in a first division. So the see the first division, the division first is the cyanochloronata. So this division cyanochloronata having a single class, it is a the Cyanophyceae. So student, the cyanochloronata or the Cyanophyceae, it is a commonly called as blue-green algae. So I'm focusing here some important character or reason why it is called blue-green algae. This blue-green algae, it consisting of chlorophyll A, C-phycocyanin, allophycocyanin, C-phycoerythrin, beta-carotene and several xanthophyll pigments present, cyanophycean granules and polyglucose stored food material present, cell wall contain diamino palmitic acid, glucosamine, alanic acid is present. So in a blue-green algae, the flagellar bodies are completely absent. They are present in a fresh water, brackish water, salty water, and some are the terrestrial forms. So the student here the example are Microcystis, then Crococcus, Oscillatoria, Nostoc, Rivillaria, then Anabina. These are some common examples. So this division or this class Cyanophyceae, it is further divided into 3 orders. So the student, the next division, the second division is the chlorophycophyta. So the student, the chlorophycophyta, it is commonly called as the green algae. So it's consisting of the single class. The name of that class is a chlorophyce, and this chlorophyce class having a 15 orders. So the distinguishing character of this class is the chlorophyll A, B, carotenoids, xanthophylls, pigments are present. Starch and oil are the stored food material. Cell wall contain the cellulose and the some are with the xylens and manners is present. Flagellar bodies are present with one or many flagella is there. They are found in the freshwater bodies, brackish water, salty water and terrestrial forms. The common example like as a chlorella, hydrodiction, spirogyra, ulva, zygnema, udogonium, volvox, cladophora, colerepa. These are some examples of the green algae. So the student, the third division is the Charophyta. So the Charophyta, it is a commonly called the stone wort. Means these algae are specifically attached to the substratum, muddy substratum or the rock surfaces. Then it's having a single class. That class is called the Charophyce. So the Charophyce, it's having a single order. Charales order is there. Then it's having some important characters. Chlorophyll A, B, then carotenoids, xanthophylls, pigments are present. Stored food material in the form of starch, and it is a resembling like as a land plants. Cell wall containing the cellulose with some calcification. Flagellar bodies with the two flagella. Male sex organ is called the globule, while female sex organ is called the nucleus. They are present in a fresh water and brackish water. The common examples are the Cara and Nightella. Then the fourth division is Euglenophycophyta. So it is commonly called as euglenoids. It's having a single class. It is called the Euglenophyce. And this Euglenophyce, it is further divided into the three orders. Here it's having some important characteristic feature. I am focusing here. Chlorophyll A, B, carotenoids and xanthophyll pigments are present. The stored food material is in the form of paramylum, starch and oil. Cell wall is absent. Flagellar bodies with 1 to 7 flagella is there. They are present in a fresh water, brackish water, salty water and terrestrial forms. So the some example here the Euglena, then Pernamia and Phacus. These are some example of euglenoids. So the next division here, the Phaeophycophyta. So the student, the Phaeophycophyta, it is a commonly called as brown algae. It's having a single class. The name of the class is a Phaeophyce, and this Phaeophyce class further divided into 13 different orders. So I am focusing here some important points regarding to the Phaeophyce. Chlorophyll A, C, beta-carotene, fucoxanthin and several xanthophyll pigments are present. Stored food material is in the form of laminarian starch and mannitol. Cell wall contains cellulose, alginic acid and mucopolysaccharides are present. Flagellar bodies with two unequal flagella. The one flagella, it is having a smaller size and another flagella it's having a longer size. It is a heteronot. They are present rarely in a fresh water, but the majority of forms are present in a brackish water and salt water. Some common examples here, Sargassum is there, Ectocarpus, Fucus, Laminaria, Dictyota. These are some examples of brown algae. So the student, the next division, the sixth division, the name of the division is Chrysophycophyta. So the Chrysophycophyta, it is a commonly called as golden and yellow green algae, or it is also called as diatoms. Okay, And see, these algae are further divided into the 5 to 6 different classes are there. The class first is Chrysophyceae. It's further divided into the 7 order. Then second class is there is a Parmenophyceae. It's having 4 orders. Then Xanthophyceae having a single order. Then Coromonodophyceae having a single order. Basilorophyceae it is having a single order. It is a further divided into the 5 different orders. So the I'm focusing here some character. Chlorophyll A, chlorophyll C is lacking in some form. Carotenoids and xanthophyll, fucoxanthin pigments present. Stored food material is chrysolaminarin, glucopyranosides and oils are present. Cell wall contains cellulose, then it's also having silica, calcium carbonate and mucilaginous substances and some chitin. Flagellar bodies are present with the or two flagella. These forms they are present in a fresh water, brackish water, salty water and terrestrial forms. Examples here the Punularia, Naviculata, Walkeria, Botridium. Okay, these are some examples of that Chrysophycophyta members. So the student, the next division, division 7, that is a Pyrophycophyta, or it is a commonly called as dinoflagellates. Some important points. See, these dinoflagellates, it's having a single order that is called the Pyrophyceae, and it's divided into single class Pyranophyceae and having a 6 orders. See the some character of this class Pyrophyceae. Chlorophyll A, C, beta carotene and several xanthophyll pigments present. Stored food material is mostly in the form of starch and some also contain oil. Cell wall contains cellulose or it may be absent but mucilaginous substances present. Then flagellar bodies with the 2 flagella, they are present in a fresh water, brackish water and salty water. So the students here I am tell the some common example Dinophysis, then Perinidium, then Gymnodium, Cotenidium. These are some examples. So the next division, the 8 number division is Cryptophycophyta. So it is also called as the cryptomonads. So these cryptomonads having a single class, the name of that class is the Cryptophyceae. So the student, it's having a single order. So this Cryptophyceae, some important characters like as chlorophyll A, C, carotenoids and some xanthophylls like alloxanthin, crocozanthin and the phycobiloproteins pigments are present. Stored food material is in the form of starch. Cell wall is absent. Flagellar bodies are present with the 2 flagella. They are present in a fresh water, brackish water and salty water. Examples, here the common examples like as the Cryptomonas, then the Chromonas, Rhodomonas, Gonidiomonas. These are the common example of Cryptophyceae. Then the last division is the Rhodophyceae. So student, the Rhodophyceae it is commonly called as red algae and it's having a single class Rhodophyceae. So the Rhodophyceae it's having a some classes, subclasses like as a back there is a Bangiophycidae having a 4 orders, then subclass Floridophycidae having a 5 orders. So I am focusing here some important characteristics. Chlorophyll A, D in some forms, then R and C phycocyanin, allophycocyanin, R and B phycoerythrin pigments, alpha and beta carotenoids, and several xanthophyll pigments are present within the cell. The reserve food material in the form of glycogen, like as Floridian starch. Cell wall contains cellulose and xylens. Then it's also having some calcification. The flagellar bodies are absent. They are present mostly in a salty water and brackish water, while very few members are found in a fresh water. The common examples like as a saltwater forms like as a Polysiphonia is there, Gracilaria is there, Giladium is there, and freshwater form is a Batrachospermum. So the student, this is regarding to the division 9th Rhorophycophyta. So the student, all these topic or we covered here the three different parts. On that parts here the some questions are arises. The short answer question firstly focus here. Define algae, then what is algology, then give any two examples of green algae, give any two characters of algae, give the example of brown algae. So this is regarding to the short answer question. Then the long answer question, like the question arises, give an outline system of classification of algae according to the bold and white. What are algae? Explain briefly. Then write difference between Cyanophyceae and Chlorophyceae. The fourth, give distinguishing character of algae. Then this student assignment, you solve that assignment, make a PDF and send me your assignment on our Google Classroom. It is a compulsory for all students. So the student, we already seen the algal introduction, then algal general classification, and the outline classification of system of algae according to the bold and white. So in today's lecture, we already covered these 3 points. So the student, in the next lecture, we will focus on life cycle of Spirogyra. In that life cycle of Spirogyra, we will focus the points like as a habit, habitat, then the structure of thallus, then the structure of typical cell of Spirogyra. Okay, we will focus on next lecture. Thank you.